I'm with Oakville Blades head coach Mike Tarantino. First of all, welcome to 2019. Happy New Year.
You as well.
Started off on the back foot last night. Brampton Admirals came to the 60-mile sports complex and put up a 5-spot the first time this season against your team. They won 5-1. You came here to Georgetown. Will Barber, another shutout, 3-0. The boys played, of course, a lot better on the ice. But what's it going to take to hopefully find that consistency now towards the end of the season leading into the playoffs?
Well, you hit the nail on the head there. We got to play a little bit more consistent. I thought, going in the break there, our last 2 games against Georgetown, we played well. But up until then, we were, maybe a little inconsistent for my liking, and maybe trying to, we're fortunate enough to outscore some of our issues there. Brampton coming back, I got to give them credit. They had a game plan. They kind of protected their net, and they just played simple, old-fashioned hockey and capitalized on their chances. And we just couldn't have any energy or life in our game. So, the consistency side piece. I mean, it's the most important thing, but most difficult thing in any sport. It's all mental, right? Sometimes you're not going to get the puck, touch the puck as much as you like, and other times. Maybe it's just not going your way, but you got to be consistent, especially on the defensive side of the game, or the defensive side of the puck, and supporting your teammates. And that's it. I thought we did a good job of it today.
Based on now the first 2 games of 2019, game 37-38 already done, 16 games left in the season. But what can you have maybe a couple takeaways from the first half of the season, the 2018 calendar year, and how strong that start was, getting 30 wins, but what you can take from that part now entering the tail end of the season?
Well, I mean, that part gives us a good opportunity to, potentially have home ice advantage throughout the playoffs. So that's nice. But really, it doesn't mean a ton other than that. You got to be playing your best hockey going into the playoffs, and that's why you have them, right? So the regular season gets you set up where you have a position to get home ice and so forth, but it's not the main thing there. And if anything, it's allowed us. We've played everybody pretty much. We've got a few teams you have to still play, and it allows us to see that we can play with anybody in the league.
A little bit different of a format here from last season to this season within the playoffs and the structure and all that types of stuff. That's mostly secondary, but first you got to deal with the trade deadline coming up, and once that is kind of passed, I'm sure the boys don't really have that in their head, but maybe the staff do a little. Once that's passed, then you could finally say, okay, this is our team, let's get her going moving forward. But with some guns that you have right now within Potts, Ricketts, Reeves, Kirsten O'Hara going to be playing the top prospects team, Kirsten coming back from the World Junior A Challenge, a lot of individual accolades that are piling up for your players. Now, how does that translate into the game team play and just putting that all together, individual, now into the team game?
Well, if they play the team game, those individual accomplishments seem to happen a lot easier. We're fortunate. We got a good dressing room. There's no egos in there. We got a lot of good hockey players, and they support each other. They all want to be successful individually, but I also believe that they would sacrifice those for a championship. So you got to put your personal accomplishments aside come playoff time or come big games if you want to be successful on the team.
And the Oakville Blades, they got #brotherhood, and you know what? They're playing like it. You can see the first half of the season they're going, and I don't know if you want to tell anyone, but we got any hints for the trade deadline or what?
Oh, you know what? Everybody's talking to everybody now. We'll see. We got 2 extra spots here that we can add to our roster, and we'll see what happens.
So that means, guys, you never know what can happen. The Oakville Blades could add, they can stay the same. But right now, 31 wins on the season, and keep on rolling. Their first win of 2019. Mike, thank you for this.
Thank you. Appreciate it.
Appreciate it. Thank you, and we'll be back on the air in Buffalo, everybody, on Wednesday night. Thank you, and I'm Nicholas Fiore, the broadcast voice of the Oakville Blades.